Ford tells Trump Canada is not for sale. Summary of the most relevant national and international news of the day, here on ICI Noticias Canada. With its presenter Angelica Cifuentes. Canadian cabinet ministers say economic threats being made by U.S. President-elect Donald Trump are real and are being taken very seriously. On Tuesday, Trump told reporters he would not back down on the tariffs, which he initially linked to demands for tighter border security from both Canada and Mexico, saying millions of people were coming into the United States and claiming drugs were arriving in record numbers. "We're going to offset that by imposing tariffs on Mexico and Canada, substantial tariffs," Trump said. Speaking at a news conference on Tuesday, Trump said he could use economic levers to push Canada toward becoming part of the United States, while once again raising issues with the trade deficit and saying the U.S. does not need to buy Canadian lumber, dairy or cars. CEOs of major banks have recently expressed a more optimistic outlook regarding the risk associated with mortgages. This view is based on several factors that indicate a possible decrease in such risk in the near future. Factors contributing to the decrease in mortgage risk: stability in interest rates, improvements in real estate appraisal models, easing credit conditions, financial assistance and education programs. Ford tells Trump that Canada is not for sale. These statements reflect the firm stance of Canadian leaders in defense of national sovereignty in the face of Trump's suggestions of annexation. The relationship between Canada and the United States is strong, but proposals such as these are seen as inappropriate and have been categorically rejected by Canadian authorities. Ford also suggested, tongue-in-cheek, that if territorial acquisitions were involved, Canada might consider buying Alaska or Minnesota, underscoring the absurd nature of the annexation proposals. St-Pierre Plamondon said that if Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre becomes Prime Minister, he will govern by putting the interests of his voter base in the West and Ontario first, leaving Quebec out in the cold in the same way Trudeau has done. St-Pierre Plamondon at his first press conference of 2025. He said Pierre Poilievre will govern based on the interests and concerns of Western Canada. He doesn't need Quebec to win, so he will not take into account our interests and concerns. Los Angeles, California fires. Eaton fire affects tens of thousands of homes, county fire chief says. The Eaton fire in Los Angeles County is affecting tens of thousands of homes, officials say. The fire is east of the Palisades fire, which started last night and is currently at 10,000 acres, 4,200 hectares, with 0% contained. More than 750 firefighters are responding to the blaze and 2 people have died, officials said. "We're doing the best we can," said County Fire Chief Anthony Morone. Your opinion matters. Subscribe and follow us on our YouTube, TikTok, Instagram and Facebook platforms as ICI News Canada, to always be informed with the most important news and in-depth analysis. Thank you for choosing us as your trusted source of information.